What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Finding the Fantastic. I'm your host, the chick, Colleen, the one trying to find something fantastic in between the hustle of surviving life and achieving it. You could call this a motivational podcast and show. Sure, you could call it inspirational. That's up to you. But it really is relatable. We're talking about stuff like everybody goes through all the time. Like, we're not trying to overdo it. We're not trying to be super dramatic here. We're just doing the thing called existing through life, right? So I wanted to talk about how everybody's a story in life. Everybody has a story. Like, technically, if we were to take who we were and put it down on a piece of paper, we all have these epic stories and adventures, right? Ooh, I got just my little Find the Fantastic head. That's right. Anyways, sorry, ADD moment. We're all stories, right? And we all have, like, epic adventures we go on in different chapters of our life. The thing that gets me are the people who never want to admit their failures. And a lot of you are going to be like, whoa, Colleen, failure's great. Fail forward. Do the failing thing. Excuse me. I think those people are so stuck on being subject matter experts that they forget while they're trying to tell us that failure's good, they don't ever allow the opportunity to tell us their failures. And I'm not talking some dramatic failure. I'm talking like royal screw up failure, right? Like, be honest with us all about it. Like, everybody wants to be this super expert in the best at everything. And I just hate to break it to you. There's always going to be someone better and someone who knows more. But that doesn't mean they're more valuable. That doesn't mean they attribute or give anything better than you, okay? Because you are important in your individuality. And so many people are like, I'm the expert, I know this, I know that, I'm the best at this. And we look at celebrities and scientists. And you know what? I mean, yeah, doctors and scientists, I want y'all to know your stuff, obviously. Because, space and medicine, ibuprofen when I get the cramps is very important. But when it comes to basic human kindness in nature, stop being this all-knowing expert and start owning up to the fact that sometimes you just blow it, or sometimes you fail, or sometimes you suck, or sometimes you're just mean. Sometimes it happens. And like the people who own up to that like rawness, I'm like super like attracted to. Because I know, for instance, I am not perfect and I screw up a lot. Okay, I do stuff, podcasting. I'm not the best podcaster out there. I'm not the best MC. I don't do the best things. I'm not the best social media person out there, okay? But that's okay. I screw up. I listened to some of my first podcasts and I was like, oh my God, those were terrible. And I'm sure I do terrible things moving forward. It's going to happen. But I at least have the honesty and authenticity. I meant to say authenticity. Had a little auditory processing glitch. Anyways, at least own up to it and admit it. And I don't do it in a way that makes me more special. You know those people who like admit to things because it makes them more dramatic and like special? And I don't mean to take away from it. I guess it's wrong for me to judge, but let's be honest. You know those people. The people who admit to stuff and they're just doing it to get attention, okay? I'm talking about like own up to the rawness of when you screwed up. Own up to the rawness of when you messed up or you weren't at your best, okay? Like, I'm not the best podcaster. I'm not. I can learn things from other podcasters. That's the truth of it. I'm not going to go around on social media posting hashtag best podcaster, hashtag best social media person. I'm not. But you know what? I'm going to own up to me and my story. Because if we didn't have trials and failures and stories, they would really all be stupid. They would just be boring. Like, in epic movies and stories, there's always got to be some way in which the hero kind of messes up. Like, if you look at most Disney movies, the majority of Disney movies, somebody blows it. Granted, there's always an evil villain there to, like, cause chaos. But in most Disney stories, our hero or heroine blows it, makes the wrong choice. But it's about admitting that wrong choice and moving forward. So, like, if our Disney people didn't admit it, okay, then we wouldn't have a story. Mulan. Mulan might be the only one that, Mulan is my absolute favorite Disney movie. But, everybody screws up. Finding Nemo. Marlin was way overprotective. Marlin was a way overprotective dad. But he admitted it. He didn't act like he was some subject matter expert. He admitted it and he moved on. So, if you want your story to be epic, which it already is, but if you want to epically impact somebody else, because somebody else out there needs to read your story, they need to hear your story, know what's going on, because they might be going through some some of it just a few years, after you, and they need to hear how you made it through. They need to actually hear how you blew it, believe it or not. They need to hear about all your failures, because if you share that with them, you could totally impact somebody for the positive. You could change their life. You could help them get through them making the same mistake and be like, you know what? Don't worry. Don't feel so bad about yourself. I made the same mistake and I'm there for you. It's okay, because it's so epic to have our own stories. Our stories need failures. Anyways, I'm telling you, sometimes my mind just keeps going. And I was thinking about that today. So please share your story. Please share the failures of your story. I mean, to me, that's part of finding the fantastic. I think part of finding the fantastic is sharing things that are hard and you blew and you were wrong about. I've done that. All right. So post that on social media. Somebody needs to hear it. Post something on social media where you share you failed or you blew it or you were mean or you were unkind. And then post how you're going to do better. Post that. That right there, my friends, would not be fake news. Want to know what? Because it would be so raw and honest that everybody would know that that person is authentic and trying to make a difference in the world. Okay? Be the change, my friends. Be the change. I gotta go. If you like what you heard, please share the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe on Facebook. Like on Facebook. And honestly, I'm just gonna make the big ask. What would really help me is if you went ahead and actually shared this video or any of the videos that you liked and listened to. Or if you got merch, which more merch is coming out, like this hat and stuff, post a picture of yourself finding the fantastic with the hashtag finding my fantastic. I'll share it on my social media because we're all just trying to get through this thing called life. Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.